Good morning, friends and fiends, and welcome back to WobbleRocket. We are going to continue our Final Fantasy IV Ultima stream this morning. We are on part 6. We have mostly made it through the Tower of Zot, but we are going to finish that up this morning, and then we're going to head into the underworld. I see that chat is already hopping, and I see a couple of new faces in there, so welcome in Star Sniper and T20's Grunt. I see Stonehomey and Stonehome Games, Dramatic Chipmunk. Always good to see you guys in. I've got a couple of shout outs this morning. I want to shout out a couple of new subscribers that we've got. Bone Poise, Dogfish Head, Renee, Cynthia, Chris, and Miranda. Thank you guys so much for subscribing and following. If you're new to the stream, I usually take a few minutes in the beginning and we kind of just chat for a little bit and show off a couple of things. I picked this up the other day. I went to a board game night at my local gaming store, and they had lately I've gotten into collecting enamel pins. I've got a whole bunch of them on my backpack, and I found this little Alien pin, and I really like it. It's really fun. The Alien franchise is one of my favorite series. I haven't seen Alien Romulus, which is the latest movie that's come out. I've heard kind of mixed things. Some people like it, some people don't. And I also wanted to show off, there's a local artist around here who does illustrations on book pages. And he shows up at a lot of our local cons. And so this is an Alien sketch that he did on a page from AVP Alien vs. Predator, which I guess is the novelization of the movie. I think it's really cool. His name is Jared Alberic. I'm not sure how well that focuses, but he shows up pretty regularly at some of our local cons, and I really enjoy his work. I've actually got a couple of other pieces by him around here in the house somewhere, but I think it's really fun. So we are going to go ahead and hop into our game this morning. Just as soon as I get it to show up on OBS. There it is. Hi, Trial Fan. Welcome in. So when we left off last time, hold on, let me turn my volume down just a wee bit. Can you guys hear the game okay? I can adjust volume if I need to. When we left off last time, we had just defeated Sandy, Cindy, and Mindy just barely. When we left, Tello was dead and I didn't have any life potions left. So I actually spent a little bit of time yesterday. The game is a tad loud, just a tad. Okay, let's try tweaking that down a little bit more. How's that? I ended up running all the way out of the Tower of Zot and then all the way back in so that I could just pick up a life potion to revive Tella. So that was a hair-raising event because I had to pretty much run the whole way through. Golbez! Where's Rosa? Crystal first. If you've laid a finger on her, all bets are off. You should think higher of me than that, Cecil. Now where's the crystal? Fine. Lost the Earth Crystal. Give back Rosa. Rosa? Whoever are you talking about? What? You cheated us, dirty scum. It's time for your comeuppance. You and I have no business, old man. You have no idea how wrong you are. Ella just smacks Cecil out of the way. This is for Anna. Star Sniper says, I like the remastered PSP version of Final Fantasy IV. It's fantastic. Yeah, it's a really good port. Paltry spells, a pitiful revenge. I don't actually know if this version has the ball or the guillotine. I guess we'll find out in just a second. Hi, Rays. Welcome in. Medio. Hi, Rancor. Welcome in. Pancakes. Getting a lot of new faces in here today. Give my life to defeat you. Telecast Medio. Impossible. Hi, Milk Pork. Medio? But how? Tella! No matter. The crystal is in my possession. Come, Cain. So, Medio broke my hold over you. So be it. You no longer serve a purpose. We shall settle the score later, Cecil. Yeah, funny enough, life potions don't work on plot. So Star Sniper, we are actually playing a ROM hack of Final Fantasy IV, so it kind of changes things quite a bit. Cecil, why not finish me off? You are... I shall see you again. The first hint that there is something surprising about the relationship between Cecil and Golbez. Cecil, you okay? Yeah. Medio must have weakened him. Tella! I failed. Don't speak. I brought this upon myself because I lost myself in hatred. Avenge Anna for me. Please. I never saw the Final Fantasy Unlimited anime. Open your eyes, you old fuss. Rest in peace with your daughter. And so Tella passes away. Tella, Golbez will pay. Cain! Cain! Cecil, what have I done? It's not your fault. You were hypnotized. But I remember every bit of it. I wanted Rosa to... Where's Rosa? Upstairs, there's no time. Yeah, this version has the ball. Cecil. Rosa. I knew you'd come. Your absence taught me that Cecil, save the cuddles for when we're not in peril. Cain? He's free of Golbez's control. I was under control, but I also had a real desire for you, Rosa. Awkward. Cain. Let's fight together, Cain. Forgive me, Rosa, Cecil. What part of in peril don't you kids understand? Let's go, Cain. We need your powers as a Dragoon. Cecil, Rosa? White Wizard Rosa and Dragoon Cain joined. Rosa's aim will now cast Blink on herself also. That's cool. That's an addition from the ROM hack. Ray says, finally got to catch one of your streams live. Haha, we'll only be here for a short while. Well, I appreciate it. Rancor Rips says, got to get ready for my niece's birthday party. I'll catch you guys over on Blue Sky. Happy birthday to your niece. That's cool. Seems Lord Golbez has underestimated your powers. Fiend Valvalis of Wind, quit hiding. Cain, you double-crosser. I did nothing but come to my senses. I should have gotten rid of you earlier. Ah, but how will you fare now that the old man and his meteor are no more? You're not the only one that can fight in the air, Valvalis. This is the third fiend that we are fighting. Ouch. Tornado is a lot tougher than it was before. Well, that was useful. Stone Homie says, favorite things about Edward, when he isn't dead or hiding, sometimes he can play the harp when he wants to. Deep do. Stone Homie says he has all of his hair and fingers. Wow. Okay. I guess we need to revive some of these people. Valvalis is a lot faster in this version. Oh, so Leap lets you decide when you want to land. Okay. Right, this is not going very well, guys. Yeah, Valvalis was a lot easier. Do I have an item to slow her? I don't know if it'll work on her since she's a boss. Yeah, see, it didn't do anything. Yeah, about the time that you hit the Tower of Zot, difficulty level really ramps up. We can get some... What's Lance do? Alright, quickly cure 3 on everybody. Oh, cool. Lance heals Cain and does some damage. Timing here is tricky because that tornado just drops everybody down to like nothing. As long as I can keep dealing damage with pain, the rest of it I think is just going to be kind of a war of attrition. Really want to try to hit with Yang as soon as Kane drops. Let's see, do we have... There we go. Vant Fang should heal Cecil and deal some damage at the same time. Prey is not going to heal a whole lot, but it should give a regen effect to everybody. Cecil hopping in with the cover, doing great. There we go. Got it. Star Sniper says, I can only imagine how tough Rubicant's going to be. Yeah, exactly. I think I am probably going to need to take a little bit of time and just kind of grind up some levels. Because pushing through at this point is getting considerably difficult. You may have bested me, but the strongest of the four fiends still remains. Perish along with this tower. And now the tower starts collapsing. It's collapsing! Curse her! Hold on to me! Yeah, it's real funny that exit works now, because it didn't work earlier. We've returned to Cecil's room in Baron. Reckon it's safe since the fake king's gone. Cecil, I have something to tell you. It's about the crystals. I know. The earth crystal is in Golbez's hands. He has them all. Not quite. What do you mean? Then the legend's true? Yes, I speak of the dark crystals. I'm pretty sure that was a movie. See, the ones on the surface can be called the light crystals. And there exists an antithesis, the dark crystals? Correct. Therefore, Golbez has only half of them. We verified their existence buried deep within the earth. You don't mean? Yes, the dark crystals reside in the underworld. How will we get there? Dig a hole? That I don't know. But he gathers the two sets to open the way to the moon. What in the world? Your guess is as good as mine. Cecil, this stone is the key. Please take it. Received magma key. Use this at the altar to open the path to the underworld. The altar? It has to be somewhere on the overworld. Welcome in, Joshua Game Hugger Jaeger. It is a lovely soundtrack. It is one of the best soundtracks of the Final Fantasy series, in my opinion. So let's hop to it. The Enterprise can fly around the world in 80 seconds. But it was left at the Tower of Zot. Don't doubt my ingenuity, boy. She's outside Baron thanks to my remote controls. Will wonders never cease? Let's head out first thing to look for the entrance to the underworld. Hi, Heathen. Welcome in. Ethan says, hi, everybody. How's everybody doing this fine Saturday? I'm doing pretty well. It is a cold, kind of overcast day today. No, it's nothing. Let's rest. After I am done with my stream today, I am going to bundle myself up and go for a walk. Final Fantasy VI has a really fantastic soundtrack too. Yeah, that is true, Star Sniper. All right, so we have a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see if we can go ahead and equip some things. Got some gear that we can give to Kane. Use the silver ring for some reason. Wonder why not. And let's see what we need to give to Rosa. We can give her the marksman bow. See, if I was really smart, I would have unequipped Tella before that last sequence, but I completely forgot about it. And I did not unequip him, so... Stone Homie says, Battle of the Big Bridge is the best Final Fantasy song in my humble opinion. Yeah, I really like that song. It is a really good song. We have actually seen Gilgamesh in this in this ROM hack. We've seen him at least once. The first time we saw him, unfortunately, it did not have the battle for the battle on the Big Bridge soundtrack whenever we were fighting him. So if it is anything similar to other games that have featured Gilgamesh, we'll probably face him a couple more times, and then maybe we'll see that again in the future. I was trying to see if find a place that sells the wizard robe. Ethan says, I just noticed that our boy passed 200 subs. Congrats, Wobble. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Ray says, did a whole bunch of summer cleaning today, then went for a walk because cleaning makes me feel sick for some silly reason. That's not good. I don't know why walking or cleaning makes you feel sick. Maybe it's just stirring up all the extra dust. All right, so what we're supposed to do at this point is we are supposed to travel around the world until we eventually find the town of Agart. At least they called it Agart in the original version. And then we drop something into... This is not it. This is Silveria. Eventually we find the town of Agard on one of these islands, and that is where we use the magma key to pop. Yeah, here it is. Move down into the underworld. This is Agard, home of the dwarves' descendants. That sounds like people who might know something about the underworld. Our legend states there are two sides to every coin. This world is no exception. I'm strong, but my great-great-great-grandpa was much, much stronger. So we can go ahead and buy a silver glove for Cane. And let's see what else we can get. Ray says, maybe dust, maybe seeing how dirty things are, maybe just a mix of making lots of decisions on where things have to go, and I exhaust myself to the point of feeling unwell. Yeah, I mean, that could be it. We've got some new equipment here. Get a boomerang for Yang. And a power staff. Let's grab a power staff and see what it does. And weapon is he's using a wind spear. I don't need two of, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell the other one that I've got. Where'd it go? There it is. Go ahead and sort our inventory. And we picked up a gold seed. Let's see what the gold seed does. I know the silver seed increases our HP. Gold seed does the same thing, so we're going to use that on Cecil because he is sort of the tank of the party, and if he's still alive, he can guard other people with his cover ability. Not a whole lot of interesting stuff as far as items go. Let's see what the power staff does. Berserk driven staff can be thrown. Okay, so we need to... This guy... I wonder how our ancestors got here. Check out all of the grass and make sure there's no hidden items in it. Here. Can't live without the sun, but not our ancestors. The moon and humans. Once Corey starts studying, he often forgets to eat. Welcome to Astro Tower, the only place with a telescope. We're busy researching the red moon. Dream of stars. I'm Professor Corey. I research our two moons from this tower. One's just a simple satellite, but the other holds life and is turning red, the color of blood. I hope this isn't a bad sign. Let's check out the telescope. The telescope around. Exactly. What kind of creator are you if you don't have multiple moons in your world? Two rules are you either have to have multiple moons or the moon has to be severely janked up. My dwarven heritage is why I'm so short. I wish I was related to ogres instead. That's weird. Can't move to the right here, but it's not letting me find anything. It's acting like there's a chest there, but there doesn't actually seem to be anything that I can pick up. Alright, so I think we have explored pretty much everything here. Haven't gone to the inn yet. Something red went under the North Mountains. Our ancestors came from the homeland. Instead of a sun, they have seas of magma. Well, that sounds like the underworld. It's pretty peaceful, but for the occasional quake. This kid is fast. Back here. Granny's the oldest person in the village. Want to know something? Ask her. Our ancestors came from a crater up in the North Mountains, but nothing's there now. Besides, you need to fly to get there. When the sun's stone is returned to the altar, the way to the homeland will reopen. Darkness and light, they come in a pair. Morning and night together fill the air. Ancient poem. Watch the dance of the homeland. I like how pretty much every inn has a dancer. If this game had been made whenever they started doing achievements and stuff, they probably would have made some sort of achievement if you watched all the dances. Let's see. Let's go ahead and use the inn real quick. And then we will go check out the well in the middle of the town. Dramatic Chipmunk says, I like that the ancient dance includes moonwalking. An ancient well is enshrined here. It's said to be bottomless. Try dropping the magma key? Yes. Sounds like something's falling really far away. What the? I'm sure these people are really happy that I just caused a giant earthquake. It's not the second time that we have caused massive ecological damage. You know, we started this game burning the town of Mist to the ground. Narrator voice, but it was, in fact, not bottomless. Looks deep. I like how nobody even reacts to the fact that I just gouged a massive hole in the middle of a mountainside. All right. Let's go check out the underworld. What's that? The Red Wings. Get caught in the crossfire of a whole bunch of dwarven tanks fighting with airships. But who are they fighting? We gotta get out of here. Hold on. Hold on, Enterprise. We're going down. If you are new to the stream, I would greatly appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. It really helps out. My goal this year is to hit 1,000 subscribers. And when I started this stream, I was somewhere around 215. So every subscription helps push me a little bit closer to that goal. Rosa. Everyone okay? Yeah, but Enterprise ain't. She can't fly like this. Let's disembark. Heathen, thank you so much for the $5 donation. I appreciate that very, very much. Heathen, if you join the Discord, that gets you a special role that gives you access to a VIP channel and a VIP voice and a couple of other interesting features. Joining the Discord, of course, is totally optional, just if you feel like hopping in and hanging out with some really fantastically cool people. The Discord is fairly new. I just started it a couple of days ago. Dark Imps. Let's use the Gaia staff. AV64 Dancer, welcome in. How are you doing? Stone Homie, thank you for using the chat commands to pop those links. I appreciate that. Yeah, the free blink effect on Rosa's aim is a nice little adjustment. Desi Rodriguez, welcome in. Thank you. Heathen, I will set your role after this stream is over and give you access to the special supporter channels. Dwarven Castle is ruled by King Giat. Lali! Lali ho! Lali ho! Meet King Giat! Gobez is a wicked human, but you seem different. It is one of my favorite games, Desi. Hi, I'm Luca. I'm looking for my dolls. Have you seen any Calbrina? King Giat awaits. Together now, lolly ho! I think the dwarves are one of my favorite part of the entire game. Lolly ho is our greeting. Lolly ho! I'm happy you're okay. Authorized dwarves only. All right, so we can get some mid potions now, which is fantastic. And they finally start selling ethers, but they are a little out of our price range at the moment because that is a pricey thing for those. Authorized dwarves only. Got a high potion. Ethan, that donation that you sent in really helps. For those that aren't aware, my cat Freya has chronic allergy issues, and I just recently had to take her to the vet to get a couple of shots and get some extra care for some infected scratches that she had inflicted on herself because of those allergy issues. And that was a pretty pricey visit, so every donation kind of helps with that. It's good to see you are unharmed. I'm Giat, the Dwarven King. Welcome to the underworld. Your Majesty, may I inquire as to the state of the Dark Crystals? Ah, so you are indeed allies. I'm afraid 2 of the 4 have already been taken, but the crystal of our castle is still safe. Nothing stands against our tanks. We saw them fighting the enemy airships. That's the name of your mech flies? The overworld is home to curious things. Could your airship support our tanks? Wish she could, but she's pretty banged up after the crash. Do you need anything for the repairs? The airship won't last in the magma. I gotta go back to the overworld and wrap the hull in silver. I'll be back in a jiff. Sid! Don't worry, I'll be back soon. Take care. Now that I got you worrying, Rosa, I will. Chief Engineer Sid left. King Giat, where's the crystal? Hidden behind my throne. As long as I'm well, so is the crystal. What's wrong? I sense someone eavesdropping. What? Yes, we do have a dead Fusoya emote in the Discord, along with a handful of other Final Fantasy inspired emotes. My instincts are never wrong. Open the door! Desi says, this game brings me way back. It really does. I mean, it was one of the first I mean, the first RPG that I played was the original Final Fantasy on the NES, but Final Fantasy IV was one of the first ones that I spent hours and hours and hours in. They just don't make games like this anymore, says Desi. Ray says, how old is this ROM hack? I'm really not sure. Well, there's a notation on the title screen that says 2022, I think. I'm sure it's probably been in production for a while, but it was released in 2022. We're Calbrina. You fools. You've doomed yourself. We're gonna get you. We'll take your head as presents to Lord Golbez. Yep, ho ho ho! Let's go ahead and get everybody with Protect. It'll probably miss Kane because he will jump before we get to that. I wonder if Protect stacks with Cecil's Fortify. I don't know if it does. Go ahead and use aim so we get that free blink. Turned into Calbrina. Let's go ahead and... I don't know if this one has any magic attacks, but I'm gonna go ahead and use Shell just in case. Stone Homie says, put some clothes on, Calbrina. Jeez. I don't know about you, but most of the time when I've seen kids with dolls, the first thing they do is like pull all the clothes off. Yeah, this is one of my favorite segments too, Stone Homie. Stone Home Games, how you doing today? Took that one out. Obtained 10,500 gold. Large G-Man, hope I'm saying that right, says, never knew they did a ROM hack of this game. Wonder what they changed. So there are actually several ROM hacks that have been put out for this game. You beat us too late. Lord Golbez already knows of this place. They spoke true, Cecil. This mod hack, or ROM hack, adds a whole bunch of new bosses, new weapons, new enemies, new abilities for characters, but it keeps the story pretty much intact. Golbez, you may have damaged me before, but with the old mage out of the picture, you're finished. Why don't I treat you with the tale of my master plan? You're the only one about to die anyway. All 8 crystals are the key to activating the Tower of Babel, which leads to the moon. It is said the moon possesses powers beyond human comprehension. With but 1 crystal left, soon it shall be mine. And since you've been so very useful, take this, your final reward. I hate that Final Fantasy IV does have so many fights that you can't win. Mwahaha! Is that all you've got? Ow! Witness true terror. I call upon darkness. Mealtime, Shadow. Farewell, Cecil. What? Shadow was destroyed by mist? You can move now. That voice. It's Rydia. She's back. Hi, Britflix. Welcome in. Not sure. Are you playing the Ultima romhack? I should have paid attention to what I was doing. I think I just had... yeah, I just had Rydia punch him. All right, let's get serious here. And there goes Kane again. All right, come on, Rosa. I'm not sure where Magpie is today. I think he might be busy with other stuff. I don't have a Patreon and I don't have an OnlyFans. You gotta get me to like 7,000 subscribers before I do an OnlyFans. I do have a Ko-fi though. AV64 Dancer, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate that. Why? We have to exchange something so that we can keep the dark matter, because that is an important item that we need to have. We're going to go ahead and change that out for a leather helmet. We did it! We defeated Golbez! Ethan says WobbleRocket's incoming OnlyFans is going to be spicy AF. No, it's not. It's all thanks to you, Rydia. You're older now. What happened? When Leviathan swallowed me, he took me to Feymarch, the place where espers live. There, time flows differently, so I grew up. Who is she, Cecil? Believe it or not, this is the little girl we found and missed. That child? Amazing. But Rydia, it's all my fault, your mother. Cecil, enough. We can't undo the past. Besides, Queen Ashura told me a great evil is at work here. We must confront it together as allies. Rydia. This is so creepy. Golbez's hand just wanders around and steals the crystal. And we just let it. Like, we don't actually do anything. He took the crystal. Ray says, first Wobble Fit, next Wobble Fans. My OnlyFans is going to be like lots and lots of pictures of my cat and coffee cups, which is pretty much what I post on every other social media. Where is it? In the sealed cave. But worry not, none can enter without the key. Golbez's forces approach. What do we do? You're going to retrieve the other crystals from the Tower of Babil. Isn't it their stronghold? It must be well armed. But now's the only chance we have. We'll do it. Good. There's a path to the other side of the plateau in the castle basement. When you're ready, and good luck. To be fair, she's called Rydia because in Japanese, the characters R and L are pretty interchangeable. Go ahead and use the in and rest up. Alright, so let's see what we can equip on Rydia. Go ahead and give her the give her the dancing knife, I guess. Hi, Dramatic Chipmunk. Thank you for popping in. Have a good weekend. Okay, so we can have access to the basement of the castle now. This is the infirmary. Dwarves are tough, but we get hurt too. Need to get well quick. Go ahead, Lali. At Kokobo? Heresy. This is the sacred bird. Sacred birds are wise. Listen to them. work! A dragoon. After leap, land on any turn to maximize your strategy. Got another silver seed, so we will use that to give more hit points to Cecil. Actually, we're going to use it on Rosa because keeping our wizards alive is a good thing to do. We can buy a couple of different things. That guy's lying. Our stuff is probably just the same as the overworld's. Okay, so we can get upgrades here. Flick says, wobble fans, wobble stands, wobble cest, wobble straining order. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and sell off this leather stuff because we're kind of at the point where it's no longer relevant. And we should have a buckler that we can equip on Rydia as well. Yeah, there it is. Rune ring does. Prevents silence. That's really good for Rosa and for Rydia. Okay, there it is. All right, let's sell off that. That, and that. Okay, so we've got that for Rydia and Rosa. I think they're pretty good. Need to Cane. We need to get a flame armor. Flame shield. Should be a pretty good upgrade for him. Stone Homie says, I bet she hated the name Game. As a person with the name Chuck, I can relate. Check our storage. Cake. What do I got? Do I have anything useful? I have a change rod. I'm gonna stick with the dancing knife though. I thought there was like a secret passageway here. Maybe not. Treasure chest. Received a high potion. King Gyat permits you to take what you want. There's actually not much to take. Need a leather whip. Oh, that's right. Rydia can use whips now. Strength ring. See what we can trade that out for. Which we don't care about. Kyle Fan says, I mean peppermint patty called Charlie Brown Chuck. Chuck's a cool name. Strength ring increases our strength. Can be equipped by Cecil or Kane. We'll give it to Kane because Cecil has the Zeus gloves, which are still pretty powerful. That'll increase his attack power pretty good ways. Received a Kokobo helmet. No! Wait, no! Crap! Oh, I just screwed that up. I accidentally closed it without exchanging the item. And so I just lost the Kokobo helmet. God, that sucks. Dang it. The inventory system in Final Fantasy IV is not my favorite. I will say that. Simply because it is very easy to screw things up if you don't grab the items properly. And in this case, I just did that. I screwed up and I lost that item because my inventory was full and I accidentally hit the cancel button instead of hitting the button to exchange the item for another one. So that sucks. Tower of Babil has a weapon called the Super Cannon. Take care, Lali. Received Gaia Drum. The cabin. Gaia Drum. High non-elemental damage. Hello, Cass. Welcome in. Underworld monsters are strong. Be careful, Lali. Raze says, all right, folks, it's 1 a.m. I'm hitting the hay. Good to join the stream. Good chatting with y'all. Have a great rest of your days. Thank you for hanging out, Raze. I appreciate it. I'm brave, but you're braver. Golbez may have left the tower, but Rubicant of Fire, strongest of the four fiends, is still there. Come back alive, Lali. Do not overestimate your powers. Don't be afraid to run. I like how they have all of these open treasure chests just to taunt us. Our tanks will attract their attacks, so you can sneak in, Lali. This is a pot of life. Want a sip? Yeah, this is a good spot to kind of level up a little bit because it lets us, you know, there's a spot right here that we can easily heal whenever we need to. The Discord is primarily for a whole bunch of nerds to hang out. I like how I move all of my physical fighters into the front row, and then the very first fight that I get into here is a back attack. Stone Homie says, mostly the Discord is about complaining about how old we are, but sometimes we talk about nerd stuff. That's something I always liked about the whips in this game. They have the chance to paralyze enemies. So I actually have permissions set so that you can change your name on the WobbleRocket server, because we had so many people joining who had different names on Discord than they did on Blue Sky. So I do have the Discord is free to join. You just get a special role if you donate. But it's cool if you don't want to join. Tornado. That's cool. Stone Homie says, but WobbleGeddon is coming? Wait a second, what's WobbleGeddon? I didn't approve this. Stone Homie says, nothing you need to concern yourself with yet. Britflix says, I'll join for the sake of my fine feathered future egg daddy. Pretty sure that Magpie is off the market, Brit. I really like that the Pot of Life cures poison. Makes this a lot easier. So I'm gonna mostly spend the rest of this stream just kind of leveling up. The last couple of story moments that we've had have been pretty difficult, and I find that I need to get things a little bit more leveled up at this point. Not Sure says, I've been finding huge success using Power Staff to cast Berserk on Yang. That's interesting. Maybe we'll trade out Rosa's whip for the Power Staff and give that a shot. Or not Rosa, Rydia. Can Rydia use the Power Staff? Heathen says, I gotta run. Have a great weekend, everybody. See you later, Heathen. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope that you have a fantastic weekend. All right, so let's see. You had on Rosa. Where did my Power Staff go? Did I put it back in storage? Bet I did. Yeah, I did. Things are so obnoxious. Again, the inventory is like annoying me. All right, let's drop something into storage that we don't need. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay. So if we... Yeah, I need to use up some of these, like, one-use items. But they're just not something I ever really think about all that much. Alright, we're gonna sort... And then we're going to try to eat that. Cass says, hey, if you're not subscribed, get on it. Stone Homie, I think we've dropped the link to the Discord pretty often. Cass says, at 1 million subscribers, we blow up the sun and make a new one. I just used Berserk on Rosa. That was not exactly what I planned to do. All right, let's try this again. See what some of these items do. Gaia Drum probably does Quake, I'm guessing. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Stone Homie says, Brit treating her battery like Gollum. Britflix says, I don't understand that reference because I'm not a nerd. I mean, even not being a nerd, you should know who Gollum from Lord of the Rings is. But you've probably not watched Lord of the Rings, have you? So my next stream is going to be tomorrow night. We're going to be doing Sunday Night NES. We're going to continue with Dragon Quest. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm also going to play Blaster Master. And I haven't decided what my third game is going to be for tomorrow. If you have any recommendations for a third game, drop it in the chat and I will see if it's something that we can work into the schedule for tomorrow. Stone Home Game says Blaster Master, holy wow. Oh, I did get a request for Metal Storm and I've not played that one, so I may have to take a look at Metal Storm. I usually, before I do my Sunday Night NES streams, I always kind of spend a little bit of time Saturday afternoons trying out the games just to make sure that it's something that I can play. Some NES games kind of screw around with my epilepsy a little bit. Stone Homie says, are you starting your Minecraft Wednesday stream this week? Yes. This week will be the first Wednesday stream. It's going to be at 11 a.m. Eastern. That is a daytime, but that is the time slot that the majority of my followers decided they were interested in. And that's going to be a stream where I recreate classic Dungeons and Dragons dungeons in Minecraft. it's going to be an interesting stream. I'm playing Builder's Paradise 2, which is a mod pack that I'm not super familiar with. It's a 1.20 mod pack, and it's going to have a little bit of a learning curve for me, but that mod pack has a whole bunch of building related new blocks and new tools to help you build things. So I'm pretty excited for it. I think it's going to be a pretty interesting stream. So that'll kick off at Wednesday at 11 a.m. Britflix says, no, I haven't seen Lord of the Rings. I know who Gollum is. I don't know how he's treated. That nerd Kayla says, Dizzy, LOL JK. The Adventures of Dizzy is something that I have been playing since Kayla recommended it, and it's an interesting game. I don't know if I'm going to stream that one. I might. Run up here and heal. Yeah, 11 a.m. Eastern time. So if you're in Central Time Zone, that'll be 10 a.m. Stonehome Games says, WWF WrestleMania was a favorite as a kid. Would be down to see if it holds up. I don't think I ever played that one, so I may have to take a look at that one. Ambushed. Nerd Kayla says, interesting is the word to describe it. It's pretty charming, though. Yeah, The Adventures of Dizzy is a pretty interesting game because it's sort of a platformer, but it's got a lot of adventure aspects to it. You have to run around and collect items and take them to various places to unlock more parts of the game. I'm debating changing up the format of Sunday Night NES a little bit and possibly starting that stream a little bit earlier. It currently starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. And I'm thinking about maybe pushing that back a little bit and starting at 6 p.m. Eastern and making it into a slightly longer stream. I haven't really decided if that's something I want to do. I'm going to probably wait and see how everything goes with the Wednesday Minecraft stream. Britflix says, so are you going to stream Wednesday at 10 a.m. for you, or is it 11 a.m. for you? I am actually in Central Time Zone. I usually promote my stuff in terms of Eastern, simply because there are so many viewers in Eastern Time Zone. But myself, I'm actually in Central Time Zone. So yes, it will be Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central. Just like this stream is 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central. Stonehome Games says, Finding Nemo was hard, but so far ahead of its time. Did you ever play it? Finding Nemo? Finding Nemo is a Disney film, isn't it? Little Nemo. Yeah, like the dream... Nemo in Dreamland or whatever it is. Stone Homie says because Finding Nemo is about a clownfish. I don't know if I ever played that one. I don't think I did. Britflix says, Little Nemo, talk about unlocking a core memory. Did you play that one a lot, Britflix? Stonehome Games, Little Nemo Adventures in Dreamland. It had the Kirby mechanics of taking on animal forms and stuff way before Kirby. You guys are confusing me. Okay, so Little Nemo Adventures in Dreamland was an NES game. Finding Nemo is a movie about fish. And they have nothing to do with each other. Stone Homie says, Little Nemo was great. You play a kid with magic powers over a dream world, then your dad goes on an adventure with Dory to find you lost in an ocean. You're not helping things, Stone Homie. And Britflix, that is not true. You said you don't play anything. You told me that you had a Nintendo Switch Lite, so you obviously played something at some point. Deep within, under all of your glitz and glamour, there is a nerd. That nerd Kayla says Little Nemo is based on a comic by Winsor McKay. I did not know that. Yeah, I'll have to pick up a copy of Little Nemo and give that one a try. The mechanics sound interesting. I don't know why I keep berserking Rosa. I keep meaning to use it on Yang and not pressing the cursor down far enough. So I like the idea that Rosa is just raging against all of these underworld monsters. Ooh, got a new sword called the Gorgon Sword. Let's see what it does. A petrifying blade. Cast a spell with fight. Made of metal, can be thrown. Can be used by Cecil and Kane. Nope. Let's trade out our flame sword for the Gorgon Sword. Increases our attack power and has a chance to petrify enemies. So that is nice. That nerd Kayla says, of course the NES game is based off the terrible animated movie. Britflix says, every video game I've ever played I can count on one hand. Crash Bandicoot, Animal Crossing, and Frogger. Animal Crossing is a really fun game, though. I like it. That nerd Kayla says, I love the Frogger series. Like, I really like the 3D Frogger games, same as the Pac-Man World games. Stone Homie says, Crash Bandicoot was tough. You can play that. You can play pretty much anything. That's true. I like Crash Bandicoot, though. I'm glad it's not raining today. Yesterday, the weather here was kind of gross. Rained off and on all throughout the day, and that was giving me a lot of fatigue and stuff from my epilepsy, which made doing my my exercise yesterday really difficult. I went to the gym and I did a walk, and I did just some very basic core exercises, and that was pretty much the extent of what I did yesterday, which didn't really feel like much, but you know, it kind of maintained that streak at least. So today, after this stream is over, I'm going to head to the local park and get my walk in. I weighed in earlier this week, and my efforts on doing this daily exercise thing and changing up my diet a little bit have been paying off. I'm actually down about 5 pounds already, so that's pretty exciting. Britflix said, I love the Little Nemo movie when I was a kid. It was animated in that Hayao Miyazaki style. He probably did it, I have no idea. Then I showed it to my kid years ago, and she was like, it sucks. Yeah. Kyle Fan says, way to go, hanging in there with WobbleFit. Thank you, I appreciate that. So today, when I go and do my walk, today will be day 11 of 11 in this year's goal to hit daily exercise every day. Rosa learned float. Useful because some enemies will cast Quake on you, and I think if you're using float, then Quake doesn't affect you. I want to say there's also maybe some areas later in the underworld where you have to use the float spell, otherwise you take damage every step. Could be remembering a different game, I don't remember. Britflix says he's financially invested in WobbleFit now. If he starts to slip, he should give back $1 for every day of exercise he misses. Yeah, I gotta tell you guys, when my viewers donated funds for me to get a gym membership, it really puts it really makes you not want to miss a day of exercise. I'm like, all these people are counting on me. I gotta get it done. It felt good to do it yesterday, though. Even though I wasn't feeling great, it felt good to go and do a walk on the treadmill. And the gym always has like inspiring messages and stuff written on the whiteboard. I don't know, that always kind of makes things, hypes you up a little bit. Stone Homie says the Summon Cave and Sylph Cave have dangerous floors. You can damage through it, but float helps a lot. Yeah. I remember sometimes just trying to tank it, and you can do that, but if you just cast float on everybody, that really helps a lot. I like that they made float persistent. I want to say in Final Fantasy VI it's not, but in Final Fantasy VI, Quake automatically targets both allies and enemies, and in Final Fantasy IV it only targets enemies, or whichever side that it's cast on. Stonehomie says, in the Summon Cave, there are spider ladies that try and use Quake on you. Yet again, I used the Berserk Staff on Rosa. I should just, like, kill off everybody else and let Rosa just fight. I remember there was one of the Final Fantasy games, and I can't remember which one it is. It might even be this one, where the experience that you receive is split between all the party members. And so if you were trying to level up a particular party member, you could kill off all the other party members, and then only the surviving party members would get experience, and they would get a lot more than what they would normally get. It might even be this game. I don't remember. Does the leather whip do anything if we use it as an item? Not something we've tried yet. It does not. So in Yang, you leveled up. Britflix says leather whips sound a little too spicy for a game marketed to children. It's because she's a caller. She's supposed to be like a beast tamer. What were the name of the lion tamers back in the like 90s? That ended up getting, like, they ended up getting mauled by one of their lions, I think. They were part of one of the circuses or something. Misery Machine, hey, how's it going? It's good to see you in my stream again. How are you doing? Siegfried and Roy, that's it. For some reason, my brain was thinking Sigmund and Freud. And I'm like, that is not right. I know that's not right, so I'm not going to say it. Yeah, Siegfried and Roy. Not Penn and Teller. Penn and Teller are the, they're the magicians. Stonehomie said, you missed earlier in the game when two magic kids got stoned. Was it tigers? Yeah, Siegfried and Roy, that's what it was. Penn and Teller got too. I remember that. How did they get got? I didn't really watch a whole lot of Penn and Teller, so I don't really know. Yeah, my brain was thinking they're called Sigmund and Freud, and I'm like, no, they're not. No, they're not. I know that's wrong. Misery Machine says, I'm well, enjoying the last of the snow around these parks as it melts off. Stone Homie has been fighting the good fight against the snow in his area and is regularly telling us about it in Discord. I have a feeling that Stone Homie loves snow just about as much as he loves Edward. Stone Homie's Wobble Fit exercise today was shoveling snow again. Riplix says, the girl child said she wanted to eat and then went and got a popsicle. You know, don't judge. Stone Homie said she could have had mac and cheese. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna make for dinner tonight. That was flashing. Flick says she can't reach the microwave. Oh, is this the small girl child? I did not make that soup. That's probably what I'll do tonight. I think I actually have some chicken stock in the fridge that I need to use up if it's still good. I'll probably throw that in the crock pot before I head out for my walk. Flick says, yeah, the other one is a girl. Teenager now. Trial Fan says, I want homemade vegetable soup, but I'm lacking ingredients. What do you like to put in your vegetable soup, Trial Fan? Stone Homie says, we were supposed to have Chinese yesterday, but we just made spaghetti when we realized we weren't getting outside. Just think, Stone Homie, one day we will have drones that can deliver Chinese food to us. And even if you're snowed in, they'll be able to get to you. They may or may not be spying on you while they do it, but you know. Carl Fan says, I have a recipe somewhere. I think it's called Lunch Lady Soup. Somebody was telling me about a potato and leek soup that they made that sounded pretty good. It was somebody on Blue Sky was telling me about that. Misery Machine said, we freestyled some enchiladas from leftovers. They turned out really good. Stone Homie says, I think we have enough drones. You know, you think that, but if I could have a drone deliver lo mein, I would be down for that. Unfortunately, we do not have any particularly good Chinese places here in town. I gotta head to the next town over if I want decent Chinese food. Tycho! Haven't seen you for a while. It's good to see you back in my stream. Tycho says, hello, WobbleRocket and chat. I was sick with a cold for a while, but now I'm better. I'm glad that you are feeling better. Stone Homie says, potato and leek soup. What is this, Redwall? Hey, don't knock it, man. Potato and leek soup is really good. Misery Machine said, no, Stone Homie, you're thinking of the Borg. They have enough drones. We need Chinese food delivery drones. I have a slightly different coffee cup for today for Final Fantasy. This is the Grasslands Area Kokobo Farm coffee cup. Tycho says, how's this ROM hack? It is fantastic, man. It is really fun experience. They have increased the difficulty in the places where it needed to be increased. They have added all kinds of new items and new weapons, new monsters, new bosses. Different characters have new abilities. Like, it is really fantastic, but it keeps the storyline intact, and that's something that I really enjoyed. Trial Fan says, are leeks sort of like onions? They are, they're in the same family as onions, yeah. They have a milder flavor. They don't taste quite as sharp as onions do, but I enjoy them. They're pretty good. I still haven't quite figured out the best ways to cook them. I know they work really well in soups and stuff. Britflix says, okay, bye all. See you, Britflix. Have a good day. Stone Homie says, it's been solid. I wish more stuff was changed, but it's still a great time. Talking about the ROM hack. Misery Machine said, man, I always wanted to try potato and leek soup after reading the Redwall books. Then I got it at medieval times. It was as good as the books described it. Tycho says, I never really played Final Fantasy IV, just 1, 5, 6, and the rest. I need to try it out. It is a fantastic game. You really should. It's one of my favorites in the Final Fantasy series. Misery Machine said, you should go. You're an adult. You can go anytime you want, talking about medieval times. If I have been to medieval times, it was maybe once when I was really, really young, and I don't remember a whole lot about it. I want to say that I went maybe once when I was down in Florida visiting some family. I could be wrong about that, though. Tycho says, oh wait, I have played Final Fantasy IV, the DS 3D remake one. Yeah, I like that version. That's a good version of the game. It does change things up a bit. I like the augments that they added. It really kind of changes up the way your characters function. The original SNES version is probably my favorite. I have heard that the Pixel remaster is very good. I know a lot of people enjoy that, so it's probably a little bit more accessible these days than the original SNES version. Kyle Fan says, oh, you know what? I think I have ingredients for potato soup. May do that today. That sounds good. Tycho says, I've got Mr. FPGA, so I should try it on that. What is Mr. FPGA? Is it an emulation machine or device? Like a handheld? I think maybe we've already talked about this because it sounds familiar, but if we have, I've forgotten it because epilepsy goldfish brain. I saw a video before I started this stream that was really cool. Somebody had taken a original Game Boy and they had pulled the pulled the guts out of it and they turned it into an arcade cabinet where you could actually insert the Game Boy cartridge, but then you got to play the game like an arcade cabinet on a larger screen. It was really cool. They were having a lot of fun with it, so I thought that was an interesting build. I think it was a custom build. I don't think it's anything that's like commercially available or anything. Tycho says, yeah, it's an emulation machine that uses hardware emulation instead of software emulation. The difference between software versus hardware emulation are a bit too involved to discuss in the chat. Stonehomie says, here's a question for you, Wobble. What are your PC specs? You expect me to remember that off the top of my head? I've got an NVIDIA graphics card that starts in like the 2000s. I think it's a 2080. I've got 2 SSD hard drives. I've got 32 gig of RAM. I have no idea what my processor is. I used to know these things, and somewhere on my computer I've got a list, but it's not something I can remember right off the top of my head. At some point I would like to upgrade the processor and the graphics card, but it's not something that's really a priority. That's the perk of playing a lot of old retro games on a powerful PC. Like, you don't actually have to have that much power to run them. But I do like modding Skyrim to the gills and seeing just how far I can push it to the limits of what my computer can do. Echo says, my PC specs are Intel i5, AMD Radeon 67 XT, 16 gigabytes VRAM, 32 gigabytes RAM, 2 NVMe, and 1 SSD. Yeah, I do need to get another SSD installed in my computer, because since I've been doing a lot more video stuff, I'm finding that my drives are filling up a lot faster. I've got several empty bays that I can install new SSDs into, so it's not really a big deal. Either that, or I can get, I might just get like one of those kind of archival hard drives, because they have so much capacity. It's not going to be something that I access very often, because mainly what I want is just keeping like clips of things that I can reuse in future videos. So I don't expect them to be something that I have to pull up and reference very often. All right, so we are a little after 2 hours. I'm gonna go ahead and call this stream quits. We have made it to the underworld. We're leveling up a little bit so that we can, you know, maybe not get completely ganked by everything down here. I'm really excited to continue through this game. I'm really loving the changes that this thing makes to the base game of Final Fantasy IV. Tomorrow is Sunday Night NES. We'll be playing Dragon Quest and Blaster Master. Maybe playing Metal Storm. I'm gonna have to give that one a try and just see if it's something I can play. If you have not, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. My goal this year is to hit 1,000 subscribers, and when this stream started, we were at 215, so I'm not really sure if we picked up any this time. I also post pretty regularly. I post videos, small shorts tracking my WobbleFit journey. I started this year at 407 pounds, and currently I'm down 5 pounds, and I'm committing to daily exercise. I didn't post a short yesterday, just because I wasn't really feeling that well. Oh yeah, I did a interview with Stone Homie and Stone Home Games, which should be getting posted on the Dramaria website. I think that's good. Is it going to be on the Dramaria website, Stone Homie and Stone Home? I think it is. I think it's going to be on their website. So that should be coming up sometime soon. I don't know exactly what day it's going to come out, but yeah, we did an interview, probably what, like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and they asked a whole bunch of really great questions. I'm really excited to share that when it comes live. Stone Home Games says Tuesday, Wednesday at the latest. Okay, so when that comes out, I will definitely share a whole bunch of links to that. There will definitely be links in the Discord, so if you are interested in joining the Discord, I'm going to drop the link one more time. Links to that will be in the Discord. They'll be on my Blue Sky. It'll be mentioned in the Weekly Wobble, which is my Monday newsletter that I send out. So hey, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope I will see you guys again tomorrow at Sunday Night NES, and then later in the week on Wednesday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern. In fact, hold on, I forgot I set this up. Aha! Sunday Night NES tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. I forgot I set that up before this stream went live. So, yeah, the Minecraft stream is going to be Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern. And I'll have more news about that as we get closer. So thank you guys so much. Y'all have a fantastic weekend if I don't see you again. And if I do, still have a fantastic weekend.